Alright, should be good. Thank you for the orb in chat, letting me know it was down. I hope it was only a second before I noticed that. Everything's back up okay? Returnants, let's go. I feel very welcomed. When did it cut out? What was the last thing I did? Half a minute. Okay, so no one really missed anything. There's a puzzle that we need these jars to solve that I didn't want to do because we didn't read the instructions, like why we're even doing it yet. So for like the sake of the audience, I didn't want to just start doing it. No, it doesn't really matter. You're in that same room, okay. Well, it's good that I caught it pretty quick. We're coming up on the end of this area. I think technically we could just basically fight the boss at this point, but I wanted to show off the little like side objective you can do that I think essentially skips the boss fight. So let's get the key over here that I believe just opens the door right there. I believe this opens door 3. Yeah. 3 is the magic number. I believe this door in the corner here that I didn't check out is locked. It's locked from the side, yeah. And there's a red herb here that I'm not gonna pick up just yet. Please discard. There's another bathroom here. Every like residence room in this building has its own separate bathroom, which is kind of neat. And this one's got a really cool visual. Roost is some kind of giant planter sticking out of the wall. I really like this room. Let's drain the water. There's nothing. They're all Umbrella brand soap products and stuff. Interesting. There's nothing in here. We drained the water and there was nothing. No fetched but high quality bed. The giant plant is crushing the wall. A swarm of angry moths surrounds it. We just walk for the dense thicket of trees. Oh my god. Okay, we're out of the corner. Shove his line with books. There's one white book sandwiched between them. Take it? Let's take it. Here we go. This is going to tell us about the puzzle that I didn't want to do because we didn't have context. Similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant affected by the tyrant virus have been reported in the previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the family, number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to cells of the plant. We have given number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the BP and chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each chemical are as follows. 3 red, 6 yellow, green, orange, blue, dark brown. Interesting stuff. Using books catches your attention. Let's go ahead and slap this in there. The bindings of the books seem to form some kind of pattern. Reorder the books. Well, I think feet goes on the end here. Starting with the feet. Classic. I think, oh, we got it. So that puzzle unlocks that door, and from my professional experience, I'll just let you know, the second you go through that door, you are trapped in a room with the boss of this area, so you better fucking prepare for it. They didn't put a typewriter out there for nothing. The game really does just let you, like, wander into the room completely unprepared and screw yourself over. I might save and show off both versions of the fight. So we're going to use our intense knowledge here that we've learned from the document. Okay. Let's do it this way. Take some. Get some red. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. So we need to make basically 2 different mixtures and then mix them back together. Plus 3. So that's number 3. So I think water is 1. So now we have water. We're going to combine these. NP4. Let's see. 4 goes with 6, so we need... I think we need 2 of these to make 6. I do like making all the different colored liquids. Okay, so that's not how you mix them. You can't mix 2 with each other. Yellow 6. Okay, 6 is on its own. That makes this easier. So we combine these 2 together. We get number 10, which is orange. Oh, you can't examine them individually, I guess. 1 plus 6 is 7. Okay, so we need to take some yellow. And we're going to pick up this bottle because I ran out of space. We're going to fill the empty bottle with water. Combine these 2 together. Get number 7. And I believe we combine 7 with 10 to make 17. And then we do that. And we have the V-Jolt. Ooh. Delectable. I can do math. I'm a math expert of sorts. Alright, so with that... Oh, we have all these useless empty bottles now. It's gonna force us to hold on to, I guess. Sorry, I'm tapping out for a second. I think what I am gonna do, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna show off both versions of what can happen in this part, because I think it's neat. I think it's interesting enough to warrant doing both. With the V-Jolt mixture that we made, essentially we can poison the boss beforehand and skip the whole fight. But I want to show off the fight also. So I'm gonna save before we do that. I'm gonna fight it proper, and then I'll show off what happens when you poison it. I think that's a fair trade-off. I think only Jill is able to do this herself. I think Chris needs help because Chris can't understand basic math. So we're gonna store these empty bottles in the middle of fucking nowhere in our inventory forever. I'm gonna get out our ink ribbons here. We can definitely spare an extra save for the sake of experimentation. Alright. So first things first, I'm gonna put this away because we're gonna reload and we're gonna come back and do that later. So let's prepare for the boss fight proper. Let's grab some acid shells. Probably don't need the extra shotgun shells, and we'll grab some mixed herbs to heal off. Am I missing any health? I am missing a little bit. I gotta be careful of that, because, bosses can kind of tear your health up really fast. I'm sure on hard mode that is the same. If not, even more so. Oh, we want to go. Okay. Theme of science. Yeah, I'm looking at the game audio. It's probably too quiet to hear that. To hear this song. I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay, so with that, let's go do this. I'm not gonna worry too much about resources since I'm gonna reload after this, but this will be cool. So you literally just wander and there's no cutscene or anything. We're in the boss fight right now. With this giant gross plant monster. Oh, I'm getting fucked up, hold on. The easiest way to get shots on it is to come up here. Wait for it to expose itself a little bit. Like that. And I think it's weak to acid shells, if I remember correctly. Oh, well, that didn't go at the right angle. Ow! Just fell on my ass. Hello? What? Whoa, that was crazy. That was weird. I just, like, disappeared for a minute there. Ow. Get off some more pod shots, heal up. Ow. It's honestly one of the more interesting boss fights. It's interesting that they built in a way for you to skip it. And there we go, that's Plant 42 beaten. I'm going the wrong way. I thought there was another set of stairs over here. There we go. Yay, we beat the boss, everyone! And we go to the back of the room. We find another key for the mansion. So this whole side quest through the residence was basically to get a key for the mansion. The helmet key. This lets us open, like, the rest of the doors, essentially, that we couldn't open before. But, what if that weren't how it really happened? Actually, there might be a different cutscene if we leave. So let's check that out. I did it. Just don't let me save again.
Wesker.
Wesker, we haven't seen him in a long time.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
She's like pissed at him for stealing her line.
I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice?
Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite.
I love her voice acting direction in this game.
Standard
Now that you mention it, yeah, he was kind of flaky.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Okay. But actually, I'm going back in time. I'm a time traveler, Wesker. But here's how it really happened. Fear can't kill you, but... It's such a great loading screen line. Alright, so... Instead of arming ourselves to the teeth and bringing a whole bunch of healing items, we're just gonna bring, like, one healing item. We had the V-Jolt. We don't need any other keys, so we're good to go. So the alternate method of beating this boss is to go to... what room has the ladder in it? Yeah, it's over there. Okay. So we need to climb back down into the aqua ring, the shark area. The world reset. It's like that classic Toby Fox song, The World Resetting. That was a joke because the song's actually called The World Revolving. Just wanted to make sure everyone got it. Comedy is about saying something stupid and then stabbing yourself in the heart. That's the trick. Climb down. I was gonna call this the long way around. I don't know if it's actually shorter or faster or what, but we gotta take the ladder route. It is annoying that you have to go this whole way around in order to do this. It's a bit of a hassle. Yeah, so we're gonna go through here. I feel like they could have made the area in a way where they didn't erase the other path. Like the quicker path back to this point, but maybe they did it for a reason. I don't know. I can't think of why they make you, like, climb all the way around. Oh, there's the other shark. Flopping. Alright, so here's the room we never went in before. We find something a little strange in here. It's a little dimly lit, and... we use the V-Jolt on these roots. Way in the basement. I got worried for a second. I almost thought you couldn't use these if you drained the water, but I don't think there's any way to get here without draining the water. Looks like the control for the water tank, but it's broken. It can't be used. So by using the V-Jolt on the roots there, as we read in that document, we basically just killed the boss. We essentially poisoned it through its roots. So now if we go all the way back around to the boss fight room, we might find something a little bit different waiting for us. This method does take a while. It probably is way slower than just fighting the boss normally. Taking the time to do the whole side quest to open the door and get the V-Jolt, like do the whole puzzle and then bring it all the way back here. But it is a great way to save resources if you're not doing too hot. If you didn't do too hot in the first half of the game, the first chunk of the game, this will help you out a lot. It's cool that they put it in. I like it. I also like that it's totally optional and lets you kind of like choose your own playthrough. It's cool. This game's cool. I really like it. This is one of my favorites, by the way. I don't know if I've said that since starting this particular playthrough of it, but of this game. Kind of a Resident Evil fan, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna finish this area and I think call it there. So we can just go do it. We don't really need to overly prepare ourselves. I agree. Games with multiple choices like that are cool. Alright, so we're coming in here. This time we got a cutscene. Plant 42 is not doing too hot. But it ain't dead yet.
What the hell
Barry!
is this thing?
Help me!
Barry!
Jill!
Barry.
I thought it was finished.
You're finished. I thought it was finished. Yeah, me too. Thought your ass was good
That
as
was
gone.
Close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. What was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Barry.
Barry.
Something about that mansion.
Every time she engages with Barry in any way, she always starts just by saying his name in the exact same tone.
We should split up again and investigate.
It's never like, hey, what's up? It's always Barry. We get the same key again. Even though this way is like objectively better for saving resources, I don't like prefer it story-wise. I don't know. I like Jill like taking down the plant herself rather than like having Barry come in and save her. Like, just the fact that you know she can handle it because you can fight it yourself and beat it. But if you actually go the extra mile and, like, weaken it, she needs help. I think this cutscene is exactly the same. But I'll just let it play out. It's not long.
So you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first
Yeah, right. It feels weird that when you go out of your way to make it easier, you make Jill look less competent.
into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways.
I don't care for it very much.
If there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, there we go. Oh, I think I just stepped on a bee. Casually walked out of the room. Oh, we don't gotta climb over anymore. There's no plant to kill us. And there you go, that's the residence. I'm probably gonna save and call it there, I think. It is a little bit of a waste of a save that we did, but we're not gonna, like, run out. We still have 7 more saves, and we're a little more than halfway through the game at this point. So we're gonna be just fine. 8 more saves even, alright. Where's the ink ribbon? Okay. Alright, so next time I stream, I'm probably just gonna finish this game. And then see where I go from there. I'm excited to get to the end. It's been fun. I mean, I'm always down to replay this game, and I feel like I'm finally getting to a point where where I remember what goes where well enough to navigate it and look like I know what I'm doing, which I'm happy about. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. I will be back soon with more Resident Evil. Thanks again to Platonic. Oh, thank you, Fuzzy. I appreciate it. Thanks again to Platonic for the donation. Absolutely amazing. I'm not going to do all my plug stuff because I don't think there's a lot of people in the audience who don't already follow me in other places, but I have a YouTube, I have a Twitter, I do video commissions. I have stuff open. There's interesting. I'm more than just a video game player, you know. I'm multifaceted. And I don't have an exclamation mark Twitter. I didn't want people to just like randomly follow my Twitter, even though it's basically just to promote my channel. There's the VOD channel if you want to check out anything you missed. Editing comms, and a Discord server. If you're subscribed to me, you can get access to some cool emotes, and I'll also do announcements when I go live, or upload a video to my YouTube channel. Yeah, and that's about it. I will be back soon. Have a good one, everyone.